Hi, dreamers. I am so excited for this episode. It is chock full of goodies. First, I'll kick off with my January dividend income, where I made an unbelievable $10,000 plus month. I don't know. To see that for the first time ever is so gratifying. Then I'll share some real life video from my recent desert vacation and tell you a little bit about that epic massage I had. And finally, there's been some chatter on Twitter about the new boxer briefs in my Etsy store, and I'll share with you the reason why they are there. So, are you ready for an action-packed session with me, your very own Dividend Dream Girl? Here we go. So here we are, kicking off a new year at $10,200 in January. This is the first time I've broken through that $10,000 mark. So let's take a look at the detail. As you can see, the big weeks were week 2 with almost $6,800 and week 3 at $2,300. So week 1 started off with Devo, $10 there, followed by GPC at $5.50 and ADP at almost $4 and McKesson at almost $3. These are some of my growth stocks, so they're not paying out very much. Then I have TELUS at $39, SLF, Sun Life Financial, which is one that I'm growing slowly over time, at $28, Getty at almost $50, and one of my all-time favorite dividend aristocrats, Pepsi at $75. But then you can see the monster week 2 coming up, with over $3,250 from Mo. And Mo just authorized a $1 billion share repurchase program, so that's a nice little cherry on top of my sundae. Thanks, Mo. After that, I got $935 from Philip Morris and almost $250 from MPW, a healthcare REIT, followed by GSK at $49. I got $554 from IIPR, $612 from STWD. And to be honest, these are 2 of my most speculative positions back to back. Then we have everyone's Canadian favorite, AQN, at almost $300. Now I just can't wait for their dividend cut coming up soon. Okay, to round out week 2, we have ticker symbol O at $289, Mondelez at $7, WPC, which I've been building up a little bit, at $228, and my old steady Ben at $323. And moving into week 3, you can see all of the BCE positions I have in many different accounts. And that's why I have multiple entries. BCE delivered $2,177, and they just announced a 5.2% dividend increase. Gotta love those dividend raises. Next, I got $55 from Stag, $8 from Cardinal Health, $7.50 from Apple Hospitality, almost $38 from FRT, $15 neat from Cisco Systems. Going into week 4 and 5, you see a few different entries for BNS on the 27th and another one on the 31st, which I've explained in the past happens when you hold in taxable versus retirement accounts and you're investing across international borders. So from BNS, I got over $561. You can also see that with Canadian Imperial Bank, with just over $58 from CM in 2 different entries. I got just over $38 from SJR, a Canadian telecom that's merging with Rogers. And here comes some of those new ETFs that I talked about in a recent video. I got just over $120 from BST, over $82 from Devo, just over $17 from BDJ, and finally, around $10 from BBN. And that, my friends, brings us to the cumulative look and comparison to last January and the January before. And so here's a look at the cumulative passive income chart. You can see that in 2021, my total was $51,680, and at the end of last year, the total was $75,056. But here we are in January, and you can see in 2021, I started with $3,255. Last year, January was $7,618. And here we are, 2023, at $10,200. That, my friends, is a 33% increase over January of last year. Now, January is one of my biggest months, but the question remains, will I make it to that ever elusive $100,000 in dividends? Well, guys, I'm going to put pedal to the metal this year, and I'm going to give it a go. But for now, I'm going to celebrate this huge milestone of breaking through $10,000 in dividends for the first month ever. What should I do to celebrate? Leave a comment if you have a great idea. Okay, I promised to tell you about my desert spa vacation and show you real footage. Well, my spouse and I met some longtime friends of mine for a couples retreat, and it was actually amazing to simply spend time together and reconnect without kids, without distractions. I think it's really important to spend quality time one-on-one with people you love and to specifically invest in your own relationship in the company of other healthy relationships. So it's something I prioritized. We ate healthy, had physical and mental challenges at a place that's actually designed to challenge you. And that's what you pay for, in addition to relaxing. While there, I had about 3 massages, but one stood out. It was a special one I signed up for, and I didn't really know what I was getting myself into. But when I entered the room, she told me she wanted me completely naked because we were going to get messy. I've never been totally nude before for a massage, but I complied with the taskmaster, and she proceeded to completely envelop me in oil, scrubs, and highly skilled massage from head to toe, front to back. And I don't know. She had my complete attention the entire time. And when does that happen? Needless to say, I couldn't even look her in the eyes afterward. She just smiled and said, "Have a great vacation." I don't know. I guess I need to do more research on what it was exactly I signed up for. But maybe the lesson here is just stretch yourself. Take a leap. It might be everything you didn't know you were looking for. Okay, finally, one last thing. Why, and I mean just why, are those boxer briefs in my Etsy store? I'll tell you a quick story. I'm a very confident female executive, but there are times when work is tough, nerve-wracking, even a grind. So throughout my career, I've resorted to wearing underwear or socks that give me a little confidence boost. One time I was picked to present for a $500 million pitch, and we were in a very large auditorium with hundreds of executives watching. Of course we won, but during that pitch I wore socks and underwear that said something like, "Carpe the F out of this diem," because I needed just a little more to help me get through that experience. So that's the intention of these briefs. It's like, if you're having trouble showing up for work, going to a meeting that you know you're going to hate, buy these and wear them underneath. It's like a little secret that you know that no one else in the room does. You have a plan. You have an escape hatch, a vision for a day when you can just drop the mic and walk out. And that, my friends, will make you smile, I promise. I've ordered a pair for myself, and I can't wait to get them. Well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this dividend income update. As always, I encourage you to do your research, then implement and learn by putting it into practice. As a reminder, I'm not a financial advisor, so keep in mind these videos are for entertainment and inspiration only. I'll see you on the flip side.